Hey guys! Today I'm going to show you a Python module which can be used for web scraping. It is called Beautiful Soup. With web scraping you can fetch and extract data from a website for your personal usage. So let me show you how it works. Okay, so first we have to install a few modules. So open up your terminal and then type pip install Beautiful Soup 4, then pip install requests, and the next module we install is an HTML parser. There are different parsers available, but I would recommend to use the LXML one, so type pip install LXML. Okay. Now we can jump over to our Python script. So I'm using Visual Studio Code here. And yeah, now I'm going to walk you through the code. So the first thing you have to do is import all the packages. So from BS4 import Beautiful Soup. Then we also import requests. And because later on I want to save what we extracted from the website in a CSV file, we also need to import CSV. The website where we want to extract data from is my blog, lumarycodes.wordpress.com. So to get the text from the HTML file, we write requests.get and then the URL, and after this .text. Now we want to use the LXML parser on the source. So we create a new Beautiful Soup object here, put in the source, and also we say we want to use the LXML parser. Next, because I want to save what we extract, I open a new CSV file. And this V means that I want to write into the file. Then we create a CSV writer and put in the file where the writer is supposed to write to. So later on we are going to extract the headlines from my articles and also the rows. So first we write one row with headline and content. And now we continue with this one, Soup Prettify. I'm going to show you what this is doing. And now let's run the file. Okay, and now you can see that we have all the HTML from my website here. And also, you don't have to use the Prettify method, but if I don't use it, the different parts of the HTML will not be intended. But I show you what it would look like without Prettify. And let's jump back. So you can see that we have no indentation here at the left side. Now we want to start to extract certain parts of the HTML. So first, let's jump over to Firefox. And now to inspect the website, right-click on the page and click on Inspect Element. So if you want to find out which HTML element is represented where, click here at the top left. And then you can scroll over the elements and see which elements you catched. So if we want to fetch all this first article, then we click and then it's marked here. So you can see that this element is an article. In our example, we want to fetch the headline of this first article. So let's check with the inspector. And then we have the element header, h1 and A. So let's jump over to our code. So first I'm going to write article equals soup.findArticle. And then to fetch the headline, we write headline equals article.header.h1.a and then .text. You can include the header, but you can also directly start with h1. So you can also write it like this. So let's execute this and save and execute. And then you see in the terminal it prints combine HTML and Python with Flask. The next thing we want to do is to fetch the first paragraph from my latest blog entry. So let's go back to the website and then click down here and then click on the first paragraph. And then you can see here the content of the text. And what we need is the div class entry content. And also it's important that we have here a paragraph tag. So we need to write article.find div class equals entry content .p.text. So let's save it and run it again. Yeah, and then we are still printing the headline from here in line 17. You can see that it's printed the first paragraph. Okay, let's comment out the other prints to not get confused. Now the next thing we want to do is to fetch all the posts from the current website and show their headlines and also their first paragraphs. For this I created a for loop and I'm using the soup find all method. So Beautiful Soup will fetch all the articles and loops through them, and it will fetch the headline from each article. Yeah, and here I created try and exception block for the case that some articles don't have a first paragraph, just as an example. So if you have a website which has different posts, and some posts, for example, contain a video and some don't, or some have an image and some don't, you need to make sure that you write an exception block for this, so Beautiful Soup doesn't get stuck on a certain post because it doesn't find an image for a post, for example. So I just did this for a first paragraph, so it's supposed to find the paragraph, and if it doesn't find it, it will set the first paragraph to none. Yeah, here's also only a print statement. And now we want to use our CSV file, and the writer will write a row with the fetched headline and the first paragraph. And then when the for loop is done, we will close the CSV file. So let's save and run it. Okay, here at the left you can see the CSV file. And then a CSV file means comma separated values. And you can see first we have headline and content. Because these, just to quickly remind you and go back at the start of the code, here in line 11 we wrote a line with headline and content. So, and afterwards we have the headline of a post and then the first paragraph. Now I also want to show you how the CSV file looks in table format, and so for this I'm gonna start up LibreOffice. And then I'm opening the CSV file. Yeah, I already have it open. Okay. Oh, it's a bit small. Let's make it a bit bigger. Yeah, and here you can see we have a table, and on the left side It has the headline and at the right side the content. If you want to extract data from a bigger website, you should have a look if they already have an API for this available. So for example, YouTube has the so-called YouTube Data API, and you can use it to extract data from their database. Which tools are you using for web scraping? If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day. Bye!